going to monitor anyway.
Thank you.
Hi, I will wait for a few more people to join. I want to share that to the other page. Give me 1 second. Hi, everyone. Just wait for a few more to join. Can you share for us to the paranormal?
Yeah.
Cheers. Hi, everyone. Right. I'm Gavin, and got Darren with us as well tonight. And tonight I'm not going to do spirit art. I'm going to be picking people as well, past messages. I have got oracle cards with me as well. So it'll be a combination of oracle cards and mediumship for me. Darren, I believe it's doing mediumship. But we're going to try and pass messages to as many of you as we can. Okay. Evening to all of you. Let's just say some hellos to you. But just to let you know, the photo session that Darren and I did last week, although I couldn't see the photos, but that was last week's. So at some point in the future, me and Darren will do the photo session again, but that isn't the purpose of tonight's. Tonight's is purely passing some messages through live for the readings, okay? So we're not using photos. That was purely last week, but it was successful. So, well, successful on Darren's part, not so successful with the comments because we struggled. They weren't showing up from Facebook, but we will do that again in the future. Okay. Hiya, Mandy. Hiya, Kaylee. Hiya, Gemma. Hiya, Gemma. So we've got Gemma 1 and 2. Hi, Marie. Hiya, Grace. Hiya, Sandra. Hiya, Janice. Hiya, Angela. Hiya, Dee. Hi, Natalie. Hi, Kerry Ann. Hi, Gemma. So I've already done Gemma. Hiya, Alf. Natalie. Lindsay. Oh, there's always a name that always throws me. I'm dyslexic, so it doesn't help always with some specifics. So I'm going to try and say that. And the comments are frozen on me. Thank you all of you for joining us tonight. Anyway, Theodora. Sorry if I said that wrong. Hi, Catherine. Hi, Pippa. Hi, Trina. Hi, Sarah and Carol, Lindsay. Heather Carol. Hi, Jane. Hi, Ellie. Hi, Deborah. Hi, Lorraine. Hope everyone's had a good day. Hi, Lorraine. Hi, Cheryl. Sandra. Sarah. Hi, Steve. How are you?
You've got subtitles on, by the way.
I know we managed to get subtitles on here now as well. So I suppose that opens up a different area of more people able to watch. I don't know where the subtitles have quite come from. Hiya, Grace. Hiya, Janice. Ruth. Kerry Ann. Sandra. Laura. Lorraine. Catherine. Hiya, Sarah. Hiya, Sue. Another Sue. I think I'm almost at the bottom of the list. Sorry if I've missed anyone out here. Hiya, Vicky. Hiya, Brenda. Abby. Right. What we'll do is we'll get started. As I've done the hellos, I'll pass across Darren to pick the first one that he's drawn to for a reading. It's easier. Save us going through all of the comments and back to try and pick people for the readings. Try not to do it too often, but every little while, especially coming to the end of a reading, put a yes, please on the comments, and we will try and keep up. We can keep our eyes just on the comments and there who we're drawn to. Okay. Okay. Over to you, Darren, if you're drawn to someone at the moment.
Yeah, I'm
both
just
starting to tune in now. yeah,
I'm just
Jesus.
focusing. Sorry, I don't know what's happening, but you're cutting out a little bit.
Can everyone else hear me?
Some people are saying that they're having difficulties. It's a bit misty, or whatever it was.
I've got subtitles on.
I don't know.
So
That's
at least
Facebook,
read
yeah.
it.
I don't know where the subtitles are coming from, so I do apologise.
So I'm just focusing. One second. Okay, so I'm kind of focused to someone called Crystal on here. Crystal Howes. I'm quite focused on her at the moment. So if she can kind of send me a little bit more hi, just let me get working on that, please. So if Crystal's still on here. Okay, good. I want to talk about a man that walks with you really closely from upstairs. I'm out of breath with him. I've got pains on my chest. He's really focused on you, and he's kind of putting his arm around you at the moment to say that he wants to send you some guidance. I suppose that's what he's saying. Some guidance and some direction, because at the moment your legs are not moving in the right direction. He's saying the way I see him is when I look at him a medium build. I kind of see him slim, but I think his health helped him become slim, with the greatest respect. But I do keep hearing cough, 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 cough with him towards the end. I just feel this pain in my chest is really heavy. I also smell smoke around him. I don't know if he was a smoker, but I'm smelling smoke around him at the present moment and before he left. So I kind of felt that he was. I do feel that actually he was quite slow from going over, so he was kind of left on this earth for too long with the pain that I'm getting. And on the right side I'm working on, but I could be mirroring him. The message I've got for you, Crystal, is that he's quite emotional. I'll be honest with you. I'm quite emotional with him, and I don't think it's him who's emotional. He's saying to me, "You are at this present moment," and he's saying to me that there's too much going on where you're not able to focus. It's almost that there's a lot of decisions that you're putting on your shoulders, and he's saying to me is that you're making it more complicated than it needs to be. So he's asking that you kind of sit down and you slow things down, because as much as you need to be pushed forward, you're going too kind of fast in the wrong direction. You're not going fast in the right direction. And he's just saying to me that you're just going over old grounds, and it's almost who you're communicating with at the moment is no communication. It's just words being thrown at each other. So he's just saying to me, you're not using the right communication at the moment. He's saying to me, there's a lot of decisions that you need to make, but you're putting them two in the box at the same time. So you need to kind of work out, is it one or two at the moment, and then go forward. I want to move you to the month of November and the second week of November. And I don't know if you had something planned or there is something, but it's a celebration. I feel that you've moved forward then, Crystal, to where you are now. So it will sort itself out and it will go right. But I'm almost saying to you that you need to start writing on your list of what you need to achieve, because you're not doing it at the moment. Be very careful who you give your key to. So this gentleman who walks with you, he gives me a father figure. It could be a grandfather, I'm not sure, but he's definitely a father figure where he's kind of giving you that love. And I just want to say to you that he's saying to me that be choosy who you allow in your house, who you give that key to, who you do that with, because at the moment somebody's kind of taking liberties with you. I don't know if you can take that, but he's telling me that. He's also saying to me that there is an item of jewelry. I'm seeing a ring that keeps coming off a hand, on a hand, off a hand. Make a decision, he's saying. So I don't know if you can say that. I mean, I'm limited what I can tell you on here because of obviously we've got a lot of people listening. So all I'm going to say to you is this man also said that the people around him He didn't say goodbye the way he wanted to, but we did it in our way, or I did it my way. And also, he sends his love to you, and he sends his love to Mum as well. Thank you. Thank you, Crystal. Hope you can take that.
Steve,
Oh, just one thing, sorry. And he sits on the, sorry, Crystal, and he sits on the end of your bed. So I don't know if you feel sometimes when you're in bed that your weight of your bed's going down at the bottom. That's him sitting. He's almost looking out for you. He sits at the end of your bed. Sorry about that. Thank you. Sorry.
No worries. Steve Hawthorne, being drawn straight to you tonight. It's like I'm being told that you need to acknowledge there's a lot of love and comfort around you, and you're like wanting more love and comfort around you, but you're not spotting the love and comfort that is with you. Okay, so see beyond the current situation, be patient, and everything's occurring in its natural time. So I believe that's talking relationship wise, but as soon as I'm given everything happens in its natural time, I'm also being told that you need to retreat and recharge and let things happen in its natural time to do with the other front, what you're waiting for. Okay, trust your talents, trust yourself in the changing times, and just follow the path that you've already chosen in front of you. Just continue to be brave, be honest, and it's going to bring the result round that you need. Okay, there is a delay to the result, but don't worry about that. Don't rush things. Okay, you may be getting impatient. It's like you've waited a long time, but you're only going to reap the rewards at the end of the day. So just continue to wait. Okay, and it's as if you are going to get, if you haven't already just had, you are going to get some sort of update very, very soon that you need. Okay, that should point you back in the right direction. To stop trying to force things happening. It's got to happen in its natural occurrence. You will win. Victory is yours. Okay, does that make sense to you, Steve? As I wait for comment, I may as well pass it back to you, Darren.
I'm just refocusing, sorry.
Also, everyone, as well as the mediumship, I have got oracle cards in front of me. So if anyone particularly wants more of a reading and guidance, just put card, please, or cards, please, and I can go it that way. And there's likely to be both messages that come through that way rather than just the mediumship. So if anyone's wanting more guidance, all right, just cards, please. Okay. Hopefully, Steve was still online.
If you're drawn to someone else, then you go, because I'm still focusing.
Okay. Alison Ironside. Okay. I was going to use cards, but I'm being okay. Just being told it's like you need to choose your path carefully at present. Okay. And it's like you need to interact with people to create an energy to. That's like it's your characteristics. You need to interact with people. So you're finding it very hard at the moment. You're still able to hint, and you need to spend some time reflecting on life and what's around you at present. Always too seriously. Okay. I'm presuming there's an Alison Ironside online. That was what I got. Given, yes, there is. Okay, good. I didn't think of that first. Give me that again. It's like slow down, look at the bigger picture, realize that you do need to exchange energies to people, and that's kind of affecting your mood at the moment. But it's a good time to be choosing your path and knowing, or if you were just starting a new path, that it will continue, and just have faith, be positive. Okay. But the interaction is like you still interact with people, and you're being directed towards doing that over the phone, etc. Okay. Don't just stand back and shut yourself off. Okay. Hope that's helped. I can go again if you're still going, Darren.
Okay, so there's someone on here. I can't see him again, but if I can call him around. So there's a new person who's new to readings called Bobby. I'm focused on her.
I just picked it. That was the next one.
Is that yours? Do you want to do it?
Oh, no, that's good. That means that we've been pulled in the same directions.
Can Bobby just kind of say hi on there so I can focus a little bit?
She's on there.
Is she? I haven't seen it yet. I'm not
She's
seeing
like,
it as quick as you, I don't think.
Okay, so just go, yeah.
Can I just want to see her photo again, so I kind of focus on the side. Okay, so I kind of talk and I'll wait until she pops back up. I'm not seeing her.
She's with her mother on there than her own, I believe.
Say that again?
She's she's watching with her mother rather than having her own.
It's funny. Oh yeah, I see it. Thank you. I see her now. Excellent. Thank you for that. Pictures. I work well with pictures when I see the person. Okay. So I kind of want to say. So I kind of focused you because you said, "Oh, I've not really done this before," and that kind of want me to focus. I want to say to you that a lady walks with you very closely, okay, from upstairs. A lady guiding you. She takes your hand quite often to kind of walk with you. I want to say that she's very proud of you, and you almost, in my way, I don't know how old you are, but I feel that you are older than you kind of are in age, the way that you are and the way that you think. You've always kind of done that. If I could do anything, I'd bring you back a little bit and say you wasn't a child long enough. And I mean that with respect, really. So I kind of want to bring you back. Now, I want to say there's a few decisions of where you want to go in your career. And again, you're kind of going back and forward. It's almost you take a couple of steps forward to decide it, and then I'm back again. I kind of feel that you need to try a little bit before you make a decision. So I don't kind of want you to make a decision of what you want to do with career, she tells me. So this lady's kind of saying you need to kind of decide by trying a little bit. I'm definitely not going to put you in a room with a load of paper and writing. I feel you're much more hands-on person. There's decisions of there's decisions of a move, but I don't think it's a move in property. I think it's a move on where you are on your path and that on your kind of decisions around that, because I'm pacing with you quite a bit. It's almost you can't keep still. It's almost you kind of you got a lot of energy. So I want to pull you back a little bit and say you're moving around too much on jumping this way and that way. So I kind of want to slow you down. This lady is giving me some balance issues before she left. So before she went over to the other side, she's giving me some balance issues. I don't know if she tried to hold on and she's fell before, but before she kind of weakened where her mobility slowed right down, I just feel that she was still trying to get around. That's what I'd say. I'm kind of on an early morning move over, so I don't know. Well, I'm seeing about 20 to 4, quarter to 5 with her, and I don't know what that's linked to, but she keeps telling me that timing, so I don't know if that's linked to you or her, but she kind of saying that's my time. That's what she said, so she's answered it. A man helped her over before she went, so I see this man helped her over and looking after her energy. I think she's passed for a while, but it took her a while to recharge her energies because she was unwell for so long. And I would say 2.5 years, maybe her health started, and it just got worse and worse. Definitely 2, but then she went over and said half. I also want to say to you that use your gut feeling around trust. You trust too many people, and she's telling me that you don't always kind of use your gut feeling. You kind of just think, I wouldn't do that. I won't mug someone else off, so they won't mug me off. So what I would say to you is follow your gut feeling. Let people earn that trust with you. So before you kind of, be a dripping tap, if you like, for information, because you kind of run the tap too fast and tell them everything, and then they kind of use that to you in the past. I do feel there is a time now that you work out that who is your true kind of support around you. All right. She's telling me there's a male on this earth, and I don't think it's a relationship in a relationship. I'll say it's a family member where you need to up the communication. I don't know if you can take that, but she's telling me that you need to up the communication. I feel if it could be dad or something, you haven't had that conversation, you need to with dad, and you need to do it. I don't know if you understand that, But that's what she's telling me. I am very careful what I'm saying because of obviously it's not just a one-to-one, it's everyone's listening. So she's just saying to me, I think you need to have that conversation when you get the opportunity and basically stop biting your tongue and say what you need to say. So I hope you can take that. I definitely feel you are very spiritual and objects is very important. So you'd work with objects better than kind of me saying that I'm talking and I can see the lady. I mean, I can explain the lady. I would say that she's got dark hair, I'm seeing, and I'm also saying that she's giving me some kind of side pains as well on her lower stomach. So I've got pains on my side with her. I don't know why I'm seeing this, and I don't believe it is this, but I must just kind of explain. When she stretches her leg out, it looks like one leg shorter than the other. Now, I don't think it is completely short, but it's almost showing me she's a little bit off balance or something. So it just doesn't seem to measure up at the same point when I see her toes. So she's kind of stretched her legs out to me, and I'm kind of seeing that her legs one leg is slightly. So her left leg comes in a little bit. I don't know if that's because of rheumatism or arthritis in her leg where she couldn't stretch it right out. Could be that. So all I want to say to you is that she loves you very much. She's very proud of you, but she's asking you to slow things down, choose wisely, and almost, sort that communication out with that male I said it's about. So send you a lot of love. Thank you.
Right. There's two of you that I want to talk to at the minute. Firstly, Abby Selby, if I've said the surname right, and then Louise Watts. If I go with Abby first, so if there's a situation around you at present, Abby, okay, you already know the answers. You've got to honour your inner knowing, okay, and be fearless and stand strong. It might not be what your mind's wanting, but you need to follow your instinct, okay, to get through and see beyond the situation. Honour your inner knowing, okay, and you have got the strength to do that. So you're also kind of being told to stop complaining and focus your attention on the blessings in your life, and instead of the complaining, move forward. Okay, you're a lot tougher than you think you are, and that will get you the outcome that you want. Okay? You're very creative, and using your instincts can always move you forward. Okay? But it's also you need to let out whatever's inside in order to move forward. Maybe not to do with the situation, but like talking to someone else to let it off your chest. Okay, but you need to be fearless and you need to stand strong. Okay, and then was drawn to Louise Watts. I know you posted a question in regard to your daughter, so let me just sort of tune in. So I want to try and give you some answers with regard to that. One sec, Louise Watts. Okay, she'd asked with regard to justice for the daughter. Okay. What you do need to do, Louise, I know it'll be difficult for what I'm being told to say, but you need to try and you obviously need to move forward in order to get the justice. You've got to try and let go a bit, like detach, okay, and hold your space. You can see clearer more as an observer if you're not too enmeshed in the situation. Obviously, you need to be enmeshed, but you need to also step back in order to aid that justice process. Okay, but I am seeing in the next 6 to 8 weeks, what I believe I'm being given, some sort of progress. Okay? You want that progress. It may not be exactly what you want in 6 to 8 weeks, but see that as progress to continue to move forward. Okay? What you desire will come about, but you need to let go of some of the fears of what if. What if it doesn't happen? That's impossible. It is going to happen. Right, let me repeat that then if you can't hear Louise. Okay? So it's as if you need to detach a little, like let go. The outcome's going to come around that you want, Louise. Okay? You need to just hold on. Hold your space. You are going to see some sort of progress coming in the next 6 to 8 weeks. It will not be as much progress as you'd like in 6 to 8 weeks. There's going to be some sort of communication and giving you progress. Thanks, can't hear me. Can you hear me? Can everyone else hear me online?
It's just hit and miss. It come back on in a minute.
You can't hear Louise. Right, Louise, saying you asked about justice for your daughter. You're going to see some sort of progress to do with your daughter coming in the next 6 to 8 weeks. What you desire is going to happen. The outcome you want to happen. You need to let go of your fears. Okay, the instincts are already telling you that to move forward. And you're on about will come about. But you also, while this is all going on, you seem to be forgetting on focusing on yourself, okay, and seeing other love and other areas of the life that it's coming around to. Okay. I'm saying can't hear. Okay, can you hear through it? Yeah, okay. No worries. Send us a message, and I'll, because it's important, and I'm having to talk in a little bit of code to do with it being for justice. Send us a message, Louise, please, and I'll help there. Come, Darren.
I've lost my thought where I was. Sorry. Okay. I know I picked this person in the week, but it's about this person I want to talk about. So I don't want to. It's really for my guide who's giving this. So I want to focus on April. If you can just say hi to me so I can see you, April. So this message is really for April, and it's from my guide. Okay, so my guide's Eric, and I just want to focus on you, really. So my message to you, April, is that it's time for you need to recharge your batteries, because at the moment you're kind of crawling around because you're so tired and you're not resting. At night when the lights go off, my guide is saying that you're not switching off. It's almost you're thinking, or what should I need to do now, or do I still need to do that? And your back is almost you're pacing. And all I want to say, April, is that my guide is saying that you need to relax, because you've done everything possible that you can do. You can't do any more, and now it's your turn to rest. And you're still being pulled around people around you, and I just feel that some of it is you're putting that on your shoulders yourself, and some of it is that you feel you need to do it, and people are doing it. So I don't know if you can take that for me, April, but that's what I'm being told by my guide. My guide's also saying that there's things that can be put on hold. You're almost, I can't stop. I've got to do it. I've got to do it. It's like you're doing a supermarket sweep. You have to run around and do this and do that. You don't need to. And if it carries on, you're going to make yourself really drained and unwell. All right. So all I'm saying to you from my guide is that it's your turn to put your feet up, to have a kind of rest, recharge them batteries, and stop worrying. And these questions, what you keep asking yourself: should I have done that? Should I have done this? Could I have said this? Could I have said that? It's got to stop, because you're just really, really draining yourself by doing it. It's you're a positive person. For anyone else, you're kind of positive. Oh, you could do this, but you're being negative to yourself. You're not looking after yourself. So you've got to nurture yourself. Regarding my guide is saying there's things that needs to be changed in your room. I don't know if it's dark enough in your room. I don't know if it's something in your room that needs to change, what will help you relax. And you need to do that. So I think you need to kind of have a bit of a sort out your room, kind of change it around, make it a bit more darker. I mean, my guide, for some reason, is saying that it gets light too quick in there and it disturbs you. You need a dark room. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's what he keeps saying. So really, my guidance is about you and where you've got to go in what direction. And I think that this lockdown, you should be saying, well, no one can visit me. They can't be bothering me. Enjoy it instead of getting stressed. I can't do this. I can't do this. So all I'm going to say to you from my guide is switch off, try to sleep, sort that room out. And when you do turn that light off to bed, you turn it off. And the person who's gone over says, I love that candle that you light for me. I don't know if you understand that. That's what he's saying. All right. So that's a really quick message, but it's just for you. Over to you.
Maggie Leggett, are you online? Maggie, are you still online? Okay, Maggie. At present, you need to be standing tall, okay, and maintain your dignity. Okay, no matter what, others will treat you with respect that you deserve as long as you stand tall. Okay, so whatever your point or information you're putting across, you need to stand tall, don't back down. Okay, but also remain vigilant about the situation. Okay, don't let others dictate to you. Follow your instincts. Okay, trust that you have the resources to get you through challenges that are around you at present. And it's what I'm just picking up for you there. But okay. In addition to that, then I've got. So, and I was drawn to Sandra Parker also. If Sandra's online still at the moment. Is Sandra Parker still online? I'll go with it anyway. Assume that she is. I know she'd asked for. Hi, Sandra, right. I don't know why, but it was like I'm being drawn to give you guidance. Okay. Can't give me that again. Sorry. It's as if you're maybe putting trust into a wrong person. I believe it's to do with. It's definitely not to do with like home life and families. It's to do with either work or friendship. You're putting trust into a wrong person. Just be vigilant and be aware of who you're talking to. It's like information's being passed somewhere it shouldn't be. Okay. It's like you've got to be very careful at the minute. Need those. That makes sense to you at the moment, Sandra. It's like you've got a problem. I believe it's around work rather than friendship, and you're putting trust into a wrong person. It's like they might be trying to take credit on your behalf. Perhaps if you can reply to me there, please, because I know I'm spirit of talking. I can get some more for you. Sorry, there might be a bit of a lag on the comments that are coming through. Sandra. I see the comment coming through. Okay. Okay. Sandra, so follow your instincts, not your mind. If someone may be offering to help you that you wouldn't normally trust, okay? Trust who you'd normally trust. It's like someone new around, but I believe it's to do with the work. Follow your instincts and don't be led in, okay? And just be mindful of who you're speaking to, and also be mindful of what you're putting into writing, okay? Especially if it's like some sort of like message being passed in writing. Be very, very careful of that, and you'd be far better speaking than writing at the moment. I hope that makes sense. It's what you've got to be aware of going forward at present. Okay. Very quickly, Maple Pie was asking for card. Okay. Apparently, Maple, you need to accept the situation as it is rather than fighting to change it. So just be sure that what's around you at the moment is meant to be. And you've just got to express yourself more. Okay. And you've kind of stopped having fun. Being called upon to provide leadership as well. So you've got to lead the situation because now you're capable of doing so. Okay? I hope that helps you there. You're welcome, Sandra. Okay. And Darren, if you're drawn to anyone there.
Yeah, so I am drawn to someone, and I'm gonna give it a little bit, and then I'm gonna ask her to clarify for me. So first of all, I'm drawn to, I think her name is Kerry Ann, and I'm really drawn to her. And as I'm looking, you done it again? Have I done it again?
Yeah.
So as I've drawn to you, okay, I just want to say two things. My guide is kind of saying, let's speak to her. So he's poking me to say we want to speak to her, or he wants to speak to you. And the second thing is my head is pounding around this lady. So I don't know if you're getting them headaches or I'm connected to someone around you. So can you just give me a quick, my question is, are you getting headaches quite a bit on and off? So I don't know if you're there, but I just need a yes or no. And it is lagging a little bit.
I believe it was mum is what I picked up, but I'm not positive.
Okay.
I had the headache.
So is she saying she's getting it?
No, it was just me prior. I was about to choose her next. I'd had spirit by me telling me mum had headaches.
So Kerry, are you getting headaches? So I'm just waiting for her to come up. No, I just want to focus on that.
She does as well.
Pardon?
She does.
Okay, so while that's coming up, what my message is, okay, if it's Kerry getting them headaches, that she needs to sort her eyesight out. Okay, my mum suffers with bad headaches. And your mum's on this earth. Are your mum still here? Because I'm getting a lady on this earth.
I was getting a mum in spirit. Bad head.
Okay, so I'm getting mum on here. So I just need her to confirm his mum's still here.
Kerry had his mum in spirit, or is she still on earth? Darren's asking.
I get mum still here for some reason, sorry.
I'm sure she's by me.
So I see Nan, a grandma.
I think I've got mum and you've got Nan, because I'm sure I've got a mum by me.
And my mum's still passed. Okay, so I'm getting headaches anyway. So let's work out who this lady is, because I'm getting headaches. My eyes are stinging, and she's saying that these headaches went on too long. Okay, so if it's someone on earth and that's fine. But I'm getting headaches, and I've got her hands almost holding her head. It's that painful. She's saying that she's either going to or she has. She's almost floats like a feather. Not a feather of a bird, you know, like you got a fluff of a bird, that kind of feather. So it's not like a feather on a stick. All I'm seeing is, you know, when sometimes you get like a bit of fluff or something floating around the air, she's giving me them, she's throwing them at you, kind of thing, saying that's me around you. Okay, and she's saying to me that I feel very emotional around you at the moment, and she doesn't like that because she can't get the tissue and wipe your eyes. And she's saying, Kerry, that I want to wipe them up. I almost want to mop the eye, you know, the tears up. But you don't do that in front of people. You shut the door. You make sure away while you're in tears. It's almost you either sit in the bathroom or you sit in the bedroom or something. And all she's saying is she doesn't like it. She wants people to see that you need that support. Okay, you're a wonderful person. You give a lot of love to people. Let people. It's not they don't want to give you love. You almost keep a distance, saying that. It's almost like they're saying that you keep a distance. You don't want people seeing you upset. I want you to let people see you upset. That's what she's saying. Okay. She says to me she's very proud of you, and you give a lot of support to others. Let other people support you. She keeps on repeating that. Okay. The throbbing on my leg I'm getting with this lower leg below the knee is throb. So I don't know if that's her doing that or she's talking about someone here, but definitely a lady's leg. And it's almost throbbing away and giving me a lot of pain. Okay. I don't know what you're checking, but it's almost you're going through a bag and you're going through stuff. So you're trying to find stuff at the moment, because I keep looking at going through, rushing around. It's almost maybe your bag's too big. I don't know, but it's almost I can't find my items. It's kind of doing her head in, if she, to be honest with you. And she's saying, "Come on, let's get your bag sorted. It's too much stuff in there." So she's kind of having a bit of a laugh and a giggle with you, saying that it's too much. It's almost, you know, you're rushing around too much. All right. Be careful when you're going from A to B, she's telling me, because you rush. You don't think about the journey from A to B. You're just going vroom and you get there. It's almost, how did I get here? I don't remember seeing that tree. I don't remember seeing this journey. So she's telling me you're not focusing enough on when you're leaving things to lastminute.com. Obviously, I'm not talking about lockdown. That's a different issue. But normally you're like A to B in 60 seconds kind of thing. It should really take 20 minutes. And she's telling me that you need to slow down, concentrate on that journey. Okay. She's saying to me that there was plans what you're going to do, but because of what your situation you're in now with everyone so it's the situation we're talking about. She's saying that you've had to put a date on hold. That date will come quickly after we're allowed out again. So whatever that date is, she's telling me it will be sorted. I feel there's still bits around Mum's not finalised. Now, if anyone's had a reading for me or you've heard me on it before, I hate that word funeral, don't like it at all. I say that the day that we say goodbye, she's saying that was a lovely day, but I didn't really say what I wanted and what I didn't, maybe a couple of things, but you guys made it special. So I want to say thank you so much to that. However, there was people there that I kind of wanted, they should have been around a bit more when I needed them, and they wasn't. That's what she's saying. I don't really get it, but that's what she's saying. So she's just saying that there's another part, it's not quite closed. I don't know what she's saying, a plaque or ashes, I'm not sure. But she's saying that comes sort. I'm not really bothered about it because it will be sorted. So I don't know if you can take that, but she's very much around you and she's holding your hand and giving you a hug.
I just add to that for her as well, briefly, Darren.
Yeah.
Kerry Ann, the headaches. It's like, I know I had your mum by me. I tend to back across to Darren there. But like, the headaches, I know she suffered headaches. You suffer headaches. I'm not a doctor, but she wants you to follow through with the headaches. It's like you have and you're not getting some answers that you seek. You must follow through to do with the headaches. Okay? As if something follows down. What mum's issue with the head could well be the same with you. You need to follow that route and there won't be a problem. But she wants you to do it now, not hold back, and there won't be a problem, is what she's telling, what she told me. Okay. I'll pass back to Darren if he got any more from her, but she was adamant that she wanted that being said to you.
So when you said that, Gavin, I kind of got, there's two parts of that check that Kerry has to do. So it's a part of the health side and it's a part of the eyesight. So she's got to get checked because I don't know if she's supposed to wear glasses or if she wears glasses, but they're not the right strength or something. But that's not the complete story. So that will help, but it won't resolve. I think it's changing the stress level. I think it's looking at the eyesight, but I do think a general health checkup. Like you said, I'm not a doctor, but I'm kind of getting that from my guy.
Send me a message if you need to, Kerry Ann, and but it is like, please do to follow through. Whatever test she's very. Your mother must have been very, very strong. She's come to both me and Darren in order to get a message through, and she was initially speaking to both of us. That's quite rare with spirit. So there is something that she just wants you to follow through on. Okay?
So she said on there that I'll just pick that up. So she's saying that she's supposed to wear the glasses, she don't. So my guy just jumped in and said, wear them for a week and see the difference. But her mum had a different health issue, why them headaches were. So it is completely different. I want to give that kind of reassurance. What her mum had was almost something else. So I kind of want to say that. So what her mum had with them headaches is different to what she has. But I know that Kerry's been stressing about it. Thank you for that.
Right. Lorraine Tomlin. Lorraine Tomlin. Lorraine Tomlin. Right. Lorraine Tomlin. You put cards. So give me 1 second. At present, you're needing to be tracking down your desires, which you've been doing, but fears are showing up in your mind. What you need to know is your desires are worth following. But fears of the unknown can show up. You need to be letting go of those fears and literally following through on your desires. And clearer picture you can do with retreating and recharging a little bit and looking at it with a higher perspective. Okay, you've learned from past experiences, and if you're worried if you follow your desires, it's all going to go wrong. It's not going to. You've healed from the past, so follow the voice of your soul and continue to move forward. You found yourself again. You've unlocked the magic. Okay, you just need to, and you will create. You need to have the faith and the hope that what you want will come around, and it will. Okay. Mind if I throw one more? Do one more there, Darren. So I've also been drawn to Grace as I've looked up. Grace Wilson.
Go ahead with it, yeah.
So can I go ahead? Grace Wilson. Right. So I've got cards, I need to cards, but I'm also being spoken to. It's like you've been showing a lot of devotion and commitment at present. And you're being told to continue your journey. Okay? Follow your dreams and take note of your intuitive messages. You honour your inner knowing and feelings from high perspective. You're already going in the right direction. So follow the voice of your soul and continue. You can't go wrong. You've never let anyone down. Spirit's saying, I'm very proud of you. Just have your intention, keep going, and everything's going to come around for what you want. Right. Most of you hear me all right on here, or is there a lot of you that can't?
Was you talking to me, Gav? I can't hear you.
Properly. I'm talking to them. I don't know how many people hear me or not. Go on, you go, Darren. Let me see what I can check up my.
I can't hear you. What did you say?
You can't hear me?
Yeah, coming and going. I can hear you now. It's coming and going, mate.
Okay.
So I've just got my cards as well. I might mess around with them and see what I get. Have a game of Snap or something.
So I can make this any clearer. Is that any better? Can people hear me any clearer?
It's better here.
Can people hear me better now? Yes, okay, thank you. Okay, go on then, Darren.
I'm just refocusing, sorry. If you've got someone, you go for it.
Okay. Gemma Williams. What is that? Have I already? Gemma Williams. Don't know why I'm being drawn to you. I've just been told Gemma Williams in my ear. Feels like a grandfather that's trying to pull me towards you, but it's like you want you to see things from a higher perspective. So if you've had a lot of emotion around you recently, okay, you need to be fearless and you need to stand strong. Sometimes you need to speak out of what you want. Okay, if you can speak out, be devoted and committed, it'll bring around, like you've always been devoted and committed, is what he's saying. Just honour your inner knowing and keep moving forward. Okay, rather light, you need to understand your own worth. It's like love yourself and keep going. And sometimes you like to argue a bit too much and throw, as he's saying, let go of the need to be right. Okay, let go of the need to be right, and you'll avoid drama in your life that's unessential. It doesn't need to come around. Say your piece, say it once. If people need to make mistakes, let them make the mistake. Okay? But follow your dreams and continue on the journey.
Shall I go
Very
for one?
quick. Oh, go on. Sorry, go on. You go, Darren.
No, go on.
Jason Wells. quick message for Jason. Like, it's as if, I don't know whether this makes any sense. It's like you need a space that's yours. Okay. As if you don't retreat enough and spend time with yourself, or wherever you're retreating to, it doesn't feel like yours. You need a place that's yours. Okay. It doesn't make sense to me. I hope it does to you. But basically, your guides are offering you guidance now. You need to pay close attention to it. Okay? Signs are coming in the form of omens and dreams. Pay attention to it. But you've not got the balance right in your life at the moment, and physical, mental are sort of out of alignment. So do whatever's necessary in order to bring them back, okay, level. And I believe it's time by yourself that's needed in order to do that. So retreat, but you need your area that you can retreat to. Time for sort of emotional healing. So I don't know what's been going on around you, Jason, but it's as if some healing needs to be done. But also, you need to be compassionate and have forgiveness at the top of your list to do with someone that's done some wrong to you. And it's not for their benefit that you need to forgive, it's for yours, so that you can move on. Sometimes you're better being silent rather than acting irrationally, straight out. So pay attention and simply observe. Have your eyes and your ears open and don't react. Okay? Your physical feelings are getting in the way. And that's what you sort of need to forgive for. Okay? I hope that makes sense to you.
Can I go?
Yep, go on, Darren.
Fantastic. So I'm really drawn to Zoe Louise. I think that's her name. I know it's a double. It's got 3 names there, but Zoe. I'm going to pick you a card, but before I do, my mouth and my jaw and my throat feels swollen. So I don't know if I'm connected to a female around you, but that's how I'm feeling. I've kind of, if it's not yourself who's having issues around your mouth or your jaw or something, then I'm connecting to someone. I want to pick a card, and I'm going to talk to you about this card. So I use angel cards. I do it slightly. So I'll pick a card, I'll talk about it. And the title for this, Zoe, for you is Clear Yourself. That's the title. I don't know if you can see that. So that's the card that I've picked for you. I'm trying to get it clear for you there. Clear yourself. Now, to me, it's about your energy around you, okay? It's almost the energy is so frustrating, and then you just feel frustrated with what you're trying to achieve and the energy around you. And it's almost somebody around you on this earth is holding you down. It's almost that they're putting you down, if I'm honest with you. And I kind of want to say to Zoe, don't allow people to do that. And I just feel we've got to kind of help you on your path, I suppose, to kind of feel that you're confident to take control. It's almost you go to suggest something or do something, and it's almost, I don't want to say laughed at, but it's almost the energy, just like, oh, why do I bother kind of thing. So the card that I've got is about clear yourself, restart yourself. Where it says clear yourself, I'd say to restart from the beginning. It's almost you've got to come back a step to move forward, okay? Now, can you take that pain that I keep getting around it's underneath my chin. I don't know why I keep getting that. And if it's not you, it's a female who's connected to me, okay? Because there is a lady that's walking with you quite closely. And she's just saying to me that it is time to stand up to people. Do not allow people to use that kind of control around you. You know, if somebody was on the outside who knew your friends or whatever, they wouldn't see that kind of stuff. You hide it really well. I'd say that you're very good at hiding your feelings. You should play poker because you're really good. No one can read you. And all I'm saying is that you need to learn the word no in the right way and make sure you stick to it, because you might say no, but then you say yes very quickly. And what Spirit is saying to me, what this lady is saying to me, is that they feel all the tenseness around your neck. They feel all the stress on you, and you need to sort that out, because you're doing it for a lot of people. You're keeping it together for a lot of people, but in the end, you will go off like a firework and you won't be able to deal with it. So what I'm going to say to you is that take some time off this week to think about what is really bothering you, and don't be scared to make that decision. So if you have to step out of the situation you're in to get that space, get that kind of, I've got to clear my mind, then you need to do it. Because the moment you step out of the situation you're in, you will know it's the right stepping out that you got to make. Okay. Now, no one should be doing that and treating you like that. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to say no more because you understand that. And what this lady's saying is, if I was here, I would help you. All right. She keeps moving objects in your house. So when you think you put something down, or your keys or whatever they are, put down, and they're over the other side of the room, it's her playing about. Okay. And I do see a connection, and I'm not going to go into it now, a child in spirit. Now, I don't know if it's connected straight to you or this lady's talking about a child in spirit with her, but there is a child in spirit. And you often kind of will hear, even if you're in the house on your own, you'll hear running around upstairs because they're having them play around to say that they're about. So they love you very much. Please take that advice, all right? Thank you. Over to you.
Okay. Tonya Kinnear. Okay. Tonya Kinnear. Before I do that, I'll come second to this. I've got a lady called Barbara that's wanting to speak. So if someone's waiting for some sort of message from a Barbara, please comment a yes, please. And I'll come back to you in a minute. Tonya Kinnear. Tonya Kinnear. Fear. Okay. Know that you're safe and protected at all times. Trust that you have resources to get you through the challenges that are before you. You need to remain calm and pay attention to signs that are around you. Okay, it's time for you to unlock the magic within, refine yourself. It's also you'll be reminded that there's love and comfort around you, and you've learned from past experiences to move forward. Okay, I hope that helps with you, Tony. I know you'd asked for a message there. Is there someone that can take a message from Barbara? Katie Witt. I'm being drawn straight to your name. So I've looked up. Okay. This lady's telling me, hey, teachers, we're trying to give you signs because she's fine, okay? She's okay. She's showing me feather, so I don't know whether there's some sort of feather or something that you've found, but she's been trying to give you a feather, okay? Give me it as well. She's also talking about a door. She's been making a door open up. I believe it's not a door that you walk through. So maybe like an airing cupboard or a cupboard door. She's trying to give you a sign that she's okay. She's telling me, Katie, that she's fine. Wants you to tell everyone that she loves them. Okay? Someone definitely to do with her passing felt like they should have done more, but missed the final goodbye. She's saying, tell everyone to let go of that way. She's been and visited everyone else in turn.
Gavin is cutting out again, mate.
Kate? Okay. Just see whether Katie managed to hear that. Some seem to hear and some don't. I am being told this Barbara is Katie, or for Katie. Did you hear that, Katie? And does it make sense? I do feel like there's a lot of spirits in me in the laptop. That did make sense. Thank you, Katie. She had. I think some of you can hear and some of you can't on it. Yeah, so I do apologise about that. But we'll continue. Okay. Thank you, Katie. I don't know whether you've got one yet, but I'm being drawn to another girl, Katie J. Katie J's about. Katie J, can you hear me? One sec, see if she comes up, otherwise I'll pass it across to you, Darren. Kaylee J, okay. Kaylee, as if you need to alter the energy that you're pushing out at the minute. If you can have more belief in yourself and alter the way you're communicating, it's going to benefit you. But also, type your too high. You need to come back down, be grounded. Something out of balance in your life also that you need to correct. You need to step back in order to see that. You're going to more be able to draw other people in by giving a different energy out. Okay? So you're too close to the situation and to the fray. You need to step back a bit, see the bigger picture, and then decide what action to take. Okay? Hope that's helped you, Kaylee.
Should I go for it?
Yeah, go on, you go for it.
Okay, so I just need some kind of energy from, I think her name's Abigail Holden. I'm drawn to her. Abigail Holden. Is she here? I just need to see her on here. Yeah, okay. Abigail, can you hear me? I'm not seeing her. I'm not sure if I can see her. Is she hearing me, Abigail? Oh, yeah, good. Okay, so I'm going to pick you a card. So I'm going to focus on you. I kind of feel a lot of laughter around you and a lot of real positive energy. So it kind of perks me up a little bit because, as Gavin would say, that when working with spirit, it wears us out a little bit. But you've kind of really perked me up. So I'm going to pick you a card. Okay. Give me a sec. Okay. So I'm going to pick you a card. And okay, so the card, it's funny what cards I'm getting today. The card is that one, okay? So it says cancel, clear, and delete. Okay, so let me focus on that card. So I feel that really what I'm saying is that you're kind of done that. I think you've done a lot of cancelling things. I think you've cleared your kind of path, because when I look at your path, okay, when I take you back and go and look at your path, it's been a bit of a stony path for you, okay? And for someone who I think is kind of a young energy I get from you, I'd say that you've kind of had a busy kind of path to go up, all right? I do feel at times that the hit is a bit of a hill walk for you. So when you are walking forward, you're kind of struggling to go up, or it has been. And that's why the card says cancel, clear, and delete. And I think you've had to delete. I think you've had to clear the path. I think you've had to delete the people around you. And I think you've almost had to start again, especially last year when it was really tough, they're telling me, okay? I don't know why I want to talk about May last year, but I just feel that that wasn't the greatest time. The energy wasn't great around you to where I am with you now. And I kind of think you do make the most of it, and you do try. I think when you get knocked down, you jump up quickly and brush yourself down. Okay, there is a man who walks with you upstairs. Okay, I want to be very clear about that. And I am struggling to as I'm talking now, I'm struggling to breathe with him. Okay, and that wasn't because when he just passed over, he was struggling to breathe. I think he was like that for a while. Okay, and I want to say to you that so he was struggling to breathe, it was one of his health issues on this earth. That's what my guide's saying as well. So I really want you to focus on that positive energy. I don't want people leeching on your energy, because that's the concern I've got. So my guide is saying that because your energy is really positive and the way you look at life, people around you, where they're a bit low and your friends are a bit low, they come around you and they drain you, and then you kind of think, oh, I'm back to where I am. So keep that kind of what that card says. So keep that kind of card going, where you're going to keep that path clear. You're going to delete the people that are negative around you, and you're just going to move forward. Okay. I'm seeing you in a relationship, and I'm kind of saying if you are in that relationship at the moment, it's a positive relationship. And I kind of like that relationship. All right. So if it hasn't happened, it's definitely one coming, but I feel you're in it for some reason of that relationship. And this gentleman's approving. But I do feel that you are much more, I wouldn't say much more, but I do feel that you're a person that what you do for a job, or what you're moving forward in your job, carry on taking the little bits that people don't want in that job, because the little bits you don't take, you're shining. So the bits that you kind of think, oh, everyone gives me I'm going to swear here, everyone gives me the crap here, and it's always I'll get the crap in work. But keep taking that crap, because that crap's going to turn into positive. And I just feel that that is going to make you shine, okay? So I hope you can take that, but just keep walking forward, because I want to put a no entry sign on where you can't come back. I don't want you to come back. You've taken all the positives from the negatives that you've had, and the doors are shut. And I want to keep making sure that you walk forward. So there's no entry on the past. Keep going. For some reason, I keep going back to the age of 15 with you, and I don't feel the energy so strong there. And all I'm going to say to you is that you're not that 15-year-old anymore. So keep walking forward. All right. Thank you. And the gentleman loves you very much. Over to you.
Okay. First of all, I did have a man, but he's not by me at the minute. But I did have a man that was stood here for Christine, that he wanted to say that he loved her, and he does. The only part that he got before he sort of drifted off was that I'm going to see my bedroom, or in the bedroom, tries to comfort you. It's like he did he sat on the bed. Often you'd struggle to pull covers up. If there's a weight on the bed when there isn't, and he's saying he sits by you, he's close to you. And it's fine, he loves you, he's always around you. Okay? I hope if he comes back, I'll pass more on, but he's not by me just at the minute. Okay? Lynn Williams. Lynn Williams. Lynn Williams. I'll go with it anyway. Apparently you're loyal. You're very loyal and you're faithful. Okay? But you try to make too many people happy. So you do too much. Sometimes you have to say no instead of just yes, and do things for yourself. Okay? Accept the situation rather than fighting to change it. Okay? If you can step back a bit, you'll see that things will be clearer and not as bad as you're presuming that they are. Any decision then that you need to make can be made at a distance once you see. Okay? Take time to rest, recuperate, look after yourself. Not work on yourself, but time for yourself. Okay? Sorry if the sound is going. I don't know why. My reception here is good. I'm on full Wi-Fi connection. I don't know why it's cutting out. Good, Darren. Go for it. Can you hear me, Darren?
Can you hear me?
Darren, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. I'm just picking someone. One sec.
Okay.
I've just looked up, and I need to talk to. I think her name was Lynn Williams. You haven't chosen her yet, have you? Have you chosen Lynn?
Just.
All right.
Only just, yeah. I'm glad I got him before you then.
No. I'll leave it. I'm just gonna leave that. Then I'll choose someone else. I just looked up and she come close to me. I wasn't. Yeah, it might be just something you were saying. I'll move on. Okay. Let me go
Thank
to.
you, Sharon,
Say that again.
Sharon was just commenting saying spirits will come through. They will do. The amount that are by me and Darren now, we've probably got 150, 200 spirits around us each. They don't fight. Spirits don't fight. But we can only go with the strongest one that comes through. The more you will them in a positive way, the more chance they are to come forward to us. But thank you, Sharon, for what you were saying.
Let me go to Sean.
Darren, sorry to interrupt.
Sean. So someone called Sean on here? I didn't catch her second name. I just see her first name, Sean.
Rhiannon.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, so if you're there, Sean, if you can just kind of show me that you're there, and I'll focus on you, and I'll pick you a card. As I see your name, Sean, my ear is really hurting. So I don't know if you're getting issues with your ear, Sean, or not. Yeah, you, Sean. Sean with the R as a surname. What's her name? Random. Yeah. So it's Sean with, and her surname starts with R. I don't want to pronounce it wrong. Random. So let me just tell you, I'm getting issues with my ear, and it's like it's my ear is blocked. That's how it feels. So it's my right ear I'm getting, but it doesn't matter which one it is on your side or the person I'm connecting to. Okay, so I'll pick you a card, and it says past life issues. I want to talk about the past, if that's all right with you. So let me just show you the card that I picked up. Okay, can you see that? So is Sean come up? Has she said anything about it here yet? Okay, yeah. So that's your daughter. Okay, that's fine. Long you can take that, Sean. Okay, so the card that I'm taking, past life issues, and I do feel I want to talk about your past. Okay, but I'm going to be very delicate how I say this. So I feel I'm stuck in your past. I feel that as much as you've tried to walk forward, you're drawn back to certain parts of where you've been. And I kind of want to say to you is that that's because your your doors are not shut. The door of the past isn't shut correctly, or has been shut. So I think you do need to step back, but I also want to walk forward with you. So as we go back now, I kind of want to say that there is parts there that you have to accept that you can't change or you couldn't have changed. But you need to also accept that actually, if you look at it in a different angle, it's actually done you a favor and it's made you kind of the person you are. I think the reason also, I don't know if it's because of children connection or what, but your past has still come back because you can't completely shut it off. So I don't know if there's a past relationship that can't be shut off properly, not because you're choosing not to, it's just because you can't. I'm not sure. But I'm just saying that there's a reason why that door's not shutting properly is because you can't completely. But the person you're doing it for will make that decision themselves when they're ready to, and it will actually make things easier. All right. So I just want to say that to you. But there is a lady that is smiling, who's upstairs and saying that you've done all right. You've got to believe in yourself a little bit more. You've done all right. You've got to believe in yourself a bit more. And she's got a thing about trying to pull your hair to get your attention. So from spirit down here, when she is here, you probably think, oh, it feels like my hair's caught in something. She's kind of pulling it a little bit, all right? And I do feel, as I'm talking more about this lady, I just feel I want to, I don't know, towards the end, I'm bringing Viola up, or I'm bringing something up, and I just feel quite acidity in my mouth as I'm speaking. So I don't know, it's almost like something sitting on her chest when she eats or drinks. That's how I feel with this lady. She couldn't lay down straight. She had to be brought up with a load of pillars. Or she was in a chair with her legs up at night, and because she couldn't lay flat in a bed. That's what she's telling me. All right. And she's also saying to me is that I'm not going to completely stop you going back to the past, because I think you have to be reminded how well you've done and what you've done, and and basically how far you've come. So she kind of saying to me, don't stop her from looking at the back, but tell her not to stay in the past for too long. That's what she keeps telling me about. She's also, I'm just looking at the card, she's also saying to me that your past life issues have made you much more confident as well. So I kind of feel when I look at your past and I look over there, I am much more shyer and much more we've held back. And what I'm saying is at the present moment, you are much more confident, but you just got to believe in yourself. So this lady loves you very much. She's given me the letter N, but I don't know if she's saying like it's Nana or whatever. So I don't know if it's a Nana that's talking to me about it, or Mum, but she's giving me the letter N. Thank you.
Natalie Elizabeth Smart. I'm just trying some headphones to see whether that makes this better for yourselves hearing. So do tell me if this is making it better. But Natalie Elizabeth Smart. Okay.
Gavin, I'm just going to jump off the line in a minute. I'll come back in 2 seconds.
No worries. Natalie Elizabeth Smart. Okay. Is she there? I don't know if there's a lag on the comments, Natalie. Natalie, if you're okay, I'm here. Good. Is there some sort of change that you're, see if you've got a desire to do something slightly different around you, or there's a change that's you're not jumping into? Okay, it's time to strike out sort of on your own, or not be as dependent on others. Okay, trust yourself on moving forward. Okay, it's like you've never let anyone down. You won't fail. Just continue going and following your heart and what you want. So you're not following your purpose. So move forward with what you desire. Okay, follow your dreams, and you can't fail. It's like as if you're trying to avoid problems that are around you at the moment. You need to meet those problems head on, rather than trying to hide from them. Meet them head on, and you'll emerge victorious. Okay. Has this made any difference with me having the headphones in, or none at all?
No, I can't hear very well.
You can't hear me very well. Okay.
It comes and goes for me.
Is everyone hearing Darren okay? Ask if everyone's hearing you okay, Darren.
Is everyone hearing me okay? They can hear me? Most people can hear my voice, to be fair.
Okay, I don't know why it's playing up on my side. It shouldn't be. I've got full internet connection on here, so I really don't know why it's playing up.
Back again. It's better again.
Okay. But there are quite a few people watching. I don't know whether that makes a difference to it. But all I can do is apologise. I know it's not my end, so either Facebook or StreamYard, there's a problem there where it keeps lagging. Michelle McCarney. Been some sadness or darkness around you recently, but it's going to be passing. There's going to be more light coming towards you. But you need to let yourself stand out from the crowd. Stop comparing yourself to others, okay? Others' lives. You only need to compare yourself to the past you. Okay? It's a good time to start a new adventure. So if there has been an ending of some sort around you recently, with every ending there's a new beginning. So just know that there's a lot of happiness coming towards you. You normally make a stand for what you believe in and do what feels right. Okay? Do that now, even in spite of any judgment or disapproval from others. Okay? And know that your heart's in the right place for what you're trying to achieve. Okay? If there are negative people around you, just don't speak, just observe, listen, don't say a word. They'll soon come around. You really need to express yourself to those that want to listen. And I'm just keep being told that you've got happiness coming around you. Okay? And the darkness is over. Over to you, Darren, if you're drawn to.
Yeah, I am drawn to someone, but I don't know if that's you. I just want to check, because when you're talking, no disrespect, I'll switch off as well. So, because then I'm focusing on again. So,
Am I that boring?
No, you got a lovely voice. But the thing is, I'm focusing. It's not personal. So, have you done Gemma? Is it Rob?
Pass, but she was one that was on my name on the list earlier, and I don't know.
Okay.
Go with
I kind of want to speak to Gemma anyway. So if Gemma can come on while I'm focusing, that'd be great. So I was drawn to her, that's all. And I picked a card for her. So is Gemma there?
You move your screen down, they're asking a bit, Darren, so they can see you.
Oh, can you not see me? I'm disappearing.
He was just trying to hide his chest.
It's Gemmo, I think Rob. ROBB, isn't it?
Yes, what?
Yeah,
Yes,
right. There you are. Got you. Okay, so I picked a card for you. I've kind of fixed you because I kind of feel that you're constantly questioning yourself and constantly kind of going over your kind of actions. All right. So I don't know if you can take that, but I kind of want to say, Gemma, that you don't keep questioning yourself. Once you make a decision, you need to stick by it. It's almost you make a decision in the morning, you keep going ahead, and you kind of think, oh, no, I'm not sure about this. And I can see your like legs becoming a little bit jellified and knocking together and thinking, I don't really want to do this. And then you run back. So you go to walk forward and you run back. That's what I'm seeing around you. The card I've picked for you is this one here. And it says clear yourself. So clear yourself, okay? So what it means is that I've already picked this card before, I think, today, but I've picked it again. And what for you, because that card could mean anything to different people. So for me, to you, is that saying that you need to kind of work out how you know that you are on the right path yourself, because you're kind of questioning and going over, am I doing this right? Am I doing that right? It's almost that your confidence has been knocked so many times, you kind of don't know if you're going left, right, forward, back, and it's all, and it's driving spirit really crazy. And a lady that walks with you from spirit says to you that if I could kind of lift you up, like she's almost lifting you up like a little girl, and kind of saying, right, let me carry you to the side that you need to walk on. All right. So she's kind of putting you on a different path and moving forward. You are. I don't know if you're in a relationship, but you're questioning about past things, what's happened quite a lot. And what I'm going to say to you is that I think you need to have that conversation. Okay. Now, I don't know if that's something what you've already come out of, but it's kind of still there or what, but I'm kind of back and forward about relationship round with you. And again, I'm being careful what I'm saying. I also want to say to you is that I think that you need to just focus on one achievement and one achievement only. And once you've done that achievement, you kind of put it to bed and move forward, all right? And that's what you need to do. But stop going and asking people reassurance and just use your gut feeling, because that's the spirit where they connect you through here. Okay, up here is for crossing the road. Here is kind of for guidance and where I should be going. So gut feeling, and follow that gut feeling, because that will never, ever lie to you. All right, remember that. And I kind of feel sometimes to get some kind of connection with this lady, light a candle in a room with no windows open and no doors open, and ask, give me some movement on that candle to show me you're around, and give me some, and if you're still, you don't agree where I am, if you're moving everywhere, I'm going to take it you're happy where I am, and the decisions you make. All right, there's something what keeps coming off, coming on. It's like you're taking a key off. I just keep seeing this key being taken off, put on the side, put back on. It's almost you're either giving it to someone or you're taking it back. I can't work it out, but they're just saying at this present moment that keys know for you to keep close to you. Don't give it out. And they just keep showing me that key. I kind of also want to say that she kind of says, will you just leave your hair alone? So I don't know if you keep changing the style of your hair or doing something with your hair, having it up. I don't know what it is, but she's kind of saying, leave it where it is. I like it how it is. Stop messing about with it. And there is either a tattoo that you want to have done, but you put it on hold. And I don't know if it's connected to the lady. And I also feel it's a signature, or it's a name, but that's going to be put on you. Okay. So it's almost like you've got to have a name here on your arm, where I've got my one, and it's a name. It's almost either a poem or a name that you want on you. So I hope you can take that, but please refocus and believe in yourself, because if you don't believe in yourself, you're not going to move forward. All right. And this lady loves you very much, giving you hugs. If you feel that you're kind of being kind of squeezed, that's her. Thank you.
Louise Victoria. Okay. Bringing up this correctly, as if there's been some sort of falling out, or there's distance between family. Okay. Whatever, it's as if there's a family wound anyway from the past, but it's as if it can be healed now. Okay, Louise Victoria. But you need to honour that you're sensitive. You're a very sensitive person and got a lot of emotion around the heart. You need to recharge, retreat in order to heal. Okay, but also being told that you're very loving and caring to others, and you'll give support to others, and it's safe for you to then ask for support from others, but you don't very often. It's like the energy that you put out, the glass is half full, but inside the glass is half empty some of the time. But it's safe for you to talk out and ask for help. Okay? Sometimes that you do only see the darkness, you need to remember that love is real. Okay, but also whatever changes you're after are going to occur naturally. It may seem like it's a miracle that's needed, but Spirit's got your back and a miracle will happen. You just need to have faith, stay calm, trust the good in yourself and others, and see the light in the world. Okay? Just move beyond the current challenges, focus on what you actually desire, and it'll end like a cycle in your life, and there'll be a new start. So just continue and have faith, and it's all coming around. Annalisia Towns. Are you online at the minute, Annalisia? We go to you instead. Then Kim Gari. Right. Okay, Kim, what I'm picking up with you is if there's a weight that needs to come off of your chest. You need to speak up with love and make sure that you're heard. Okay? When you approach the subject and speak up from your chest, you need to do it in a loving way, not cause a problem. I'll come back to you, Annalisia. Okay. So speak up, get a weight off your chest. You're doing it in a loving way instead of having conflict and like a negative energy. It'll attract negative energy. Speak up with love, and it'll benefit you. You do see the truth for what it is. But to get what you want and what you desire, you need to let the words out from inside. Okay. I know that you worry a lot as well as what I'm picking up, but you are protected. It's safe for you to speak out. If you want to continue down the current path, then you're going to have to forgive and let go of the past. See the light and all. Remember that love kind of has no boundaries. You are a realistic person. You know what's possible and not possible. It's like you've got two choices ahead of you. Either are going to bring you happiness, because whether you can forget about the past in order to continue. If you follow your instincts, it's like you can't go wrong. You've got a lot of inspiration coming to you, and there's a lot of love around you that you're not necessarily seeing. Okay. Can I do one more, Darren? Because I've said Annalisia to start with, and then she's popped the message up afterwards.
Yeah, no, go ahead. Go ahead. My bird's making a funny noise anyway.
I thought it was you. Sorry, mate. Annalisia Towns.
Hey?
Right. So, Annalisia Towns. At the moment, you need to do what's right for everyone involved. So, offer a helping hand. Offer a helping hand and choose compassion. Okay. It's like whatever you've been asking for recently, Annalisia, it can come around. It's like it's been heard and shall receive whatever you've been asking for. But it's like it's not going to be in your timing. It's going to be in timing of Spirit. And when it arrives. And let go of the need as well. Let go of the need to be right. It's going to create less drama around you. Choose peace. If there's been an argument or something with Mother at present, it's possible to heal at this time. I might be saying your name wrong. Can I get a little bit more on that for you?
Hang on 1 sec. Mine's froze.
We can't hear you.
Okay, if that, I wasn't talking. 1 sec. I was just waiting to see if Annalisia replies. Maybe a problem with mother at the minute, and take that. Then it's she can't hear me. Okay. Annalisa, is there some sort of argument or disagreement with mother at present between you and mother?
That name.
Send us a message then, Annalisa. Send us a message. We can't hear me properly. From me, and I'll pass it on that way. I might have to do it in a minute, Darren, but you might have to talk if you can hear me. Just end this live and just come back on again because they're saying they can't hear at all.
Okay, so I'll tell you what, let me do one more, because if they can hear me, and then I will finish, and then if you want to do something on your own after, because I've got work in the morning. Oh, you're gone. Are you there? Are you there?
Yeah, I'm back. And I don't know whether that's going to make the sound any better, though.
Okay, I'm going to choose someone. Now, I'm going to struggle with this name, so you have to bear with me. I think it is, are you ready for this? Jessica Kingy.
What was
So
that?
are you there? I think her name, I can't pronounce it. Jessica Kingy.
So I missed that, Darren. One more time for me.
Are you doing this on purpose?
Sorry,
I thought
mate.
you was. Are you there, Jessica? Jessica? Yeah, you are. Thank you. My apologies if I'm saying it wrong, but I'm not very good with names anyway. If we was all on this earth with numbers, I'd be fantastic at it. Okay, so I picked a card, but before I pick the card, I'm really drawn to you, and I'll tell you the reason why. I kind of see that this time, the last couple of months, I'm starting to smile again around you, okay? So the last maybe 2 months, I know some people are saying, we're having a laugh, and yeah, we've been locked in for 2-3 months. Should be smiling, but there's more on your path and the way that you are. And I actually think you kind of having that space away from people is actually helped you, all right? Now, the card that I've got is this one here. I don't know if you can see it, okay? And I will read it to you. So, be willing to forgive. Now, I think in the past, okay, when somebody's kind of been a wrong around you and done the not right things around you, you've kind of used your energy to wish negative thoughts. And the last couple of months, you've changed that. You kind of think, well, you can mug me off. I'm just going to move on, and you can do what you want. And that is the right energy to have, okay? If you forgive, or you don't have to forget, but if you kind of think, oh, well, you've done what you needed to do, you're not using that energy in a way of for you. You're not wasting your energy. And I want you to use the energy on yourself, okay? You deserve that. And I kind of want to say to you is that you're probably much more charged now because you're using your energy in that way, all right? So when people do the wrong onto you, just move on, smile and say whatever, and then move on. Because I do feel actually November time last year wasn't the greatest time for you for some reason, and I felt really negative around you. I think there was a lot of negative energy around you, and I think you were soul searching. It's almost you were going back to get answers. You're never going to get the answer. You're never going to get them answers that you wanted when you was 13 and 14, around that age, okay? You're never going to get. What you got to do is think, yeah, okay, that happened and this happened, and I didn't have the support that I needed. However, I'm going to be a different person. I'm going to be a different parent. I'm going to be a different person. And I mean that with total respect to you. And I think that you need to just refocus on that. I think that what you want to do and what you're doing for a career and what you want to do for a career is the right thing to do. And you're on the right path for that. For some reason, okay, I've got a man in spirit around me at the moment, standing next to me, and I don't know if he had an issue where he cut his hand or he damaged his hand, but my inner hand, okay, where I'm pointing here, is really throbbing. So it's almost that I don't know if he grabbed something and he cut his hand, or he fell and cut his hand, but I don't think that's what he passed with, okay? Now, what I'm going to say to you is that gentleman, may have not been able to have the conversation that he needed on this earth, you know, when he was on here. And he keeps saying, I'm sorry for some reason, but he also sees what you went through where he wouldn't have seen it if he was on this earth. Okay, so he sees much more where he is standing. Sometimes when we're higher up, we can see further down, can't we? And he can see the past, what you've been through. And he kind of felt that he should have supported you when he was on this earth. So I just want to say to you that carry on using that energy when we are allowed to return as normal. Start from a fresh start. So you go out that door thinking, I'm not going to go back to my past. I'm not going to be using that energy in that way. And I'm not going to be thinking negativity. And also, I don't really care what people have done to me because I've restarted. I'm going to rebuild friendship. I'm going to rebuild everything. All right. So all I'm going to say to you is carry on smiling, carry on walking forward. Forget about the people that have mugged you off because they're not worth it, and move on. Thank you very much.
Gemma Chesney, okay, I'd seen your message as soon as I've just read your message to grandparents, like both by me, okay? I want you to know they're fine, they are together and they love you. More importantly, they're trying to give me a balloon and flowers, which would imply normally in my messages, Gemma, would be flowers are for a female's birthday, okay, and a balloon for a male's birthday, which is either just passed or just coming. Because if they're trying to pass flowers and a balloon, so there's a male and a female's birthday that are either just been or just about to come. So they're wanting you to know that they're fine, they love you, and it's if you can pass the presents on. And I hope that makes sense to you. Okay. So I was drawn to someone there where I've just go back up 1 second. So if you've got one for a sec, go for a sec. I'm just trying to get a connection for Katie Crane.
Say that again, mate.
Katie Crane. Oh, so I'm just trying to get a connection for Katie Crane. I've been drawn to her, but I've got a gentleman at the minute that stood by me, Katie, but he's trying to get. 1 sec. Okay. 1 second. Katie. Okay. Your nanny's coming through, but she's very quickly she's saying she's very proud of you and she loves you. But more importantly, I'm about to tell you off. She's wagging her finger at you. Okay. Like you put too much effort into other people. You need to be focusing on your happiness. So caring. You've got a big heart. Okay. As if you're frightened sometimes to step forward and do things you're being called towards. She wants you to follow your heart and be happy. Okay. She's also trying to say that she has been trying to come to dreams to you, but as if you'd remember them at, she's saying like 3:30 in the morning. You're not remembering them in the morning when you're waking up. She's also saying she has been trying to give you signs, and you've seen a shadow going across the bottom of the bed. Katie Nan's saying she has been trying to give you a sign, and that's her that goes along the bottom. Okay? You're using your instincts, but she's trying to confirm that it's her. But a lot of what she's doing, you're trying to put a logical explanation to, and not seeing the signs that she's giving you. So like she has heard you, you're wanting the signs, but you're not spotting what she's doing. She's saying just pay attention. She's also playing around with your TV. Okay. As if when you press the button, as if she's showing me that it'll do multiple presses of whatever you've done. I don't quite understand, but she's saying she's tried to give you a sign as well through the TV. So whatever you're trying to get the TV to do, it's playing up and she's saying it's her. She wants you to be happy, and she's just saying she knows that you miss her. And go on, give me that again, please. She misses you too, but she is always around you. Okay. She says you're very, very special and value yourself more. Okay. Be proud of who you are. She's very proud of you. Okay. I hope that helps. Darren.
Yeah, I want to focus on Kim. If she's still there. Is Kim there?
Wow, Kim Gary just said she's had 33 feathers in the last 3 days in the house. Okay. You don't need any help. That's a blessing. 33 feathers in the house in 3 days. It's amazing. And loved ones are just letting you know they're around. I don't know whether that's Kim that you were drawn to.
No,
Kim
is it?
Gary.
I'm also drawn to. I can't say a second name. So Kim G. Kim Gary. Gary, yeah.
That's the one that's found the feathers.
Oh, is it? Oh, cool. So that's what I'm focused to. So I'm going to focus, and I'm going to pick you a card. Okay, that's the card that I am focused on, and it says, "Listen to your internal feelings." Okay. Now, what I get from that is that you don't always take any notice on how you're feeling. You almost just worry about the people around you. Okay, Kim. And all I'm going to say to you is that you've had to do that. You haven't had a choice. You've had to do that because you've had to be that support. Now, when I'm going to say this, I'm kind of back and forward. Should I say it on here? I shouldn't say it. I'm going to say it. You've had to be to the support around your kids. You've had to be that support really tightly. And I kind of feel that you've not put your own feelings forward. You've always put theirs. And I think that's fine. I think you've had to do that. But I'm going to say that it's time to kind of for you to have the smile, not just because the smile they put on your face, you've got to achieve and put that smile. And you've got to almost now say that it's my time to do that. Okay, and focus. And I also want to say to you is that you kind of put your, like a day off from work, you keep on holding and pausing your feelings because of people around you. You seem to think it's your job to make everyone else happy, your job to make everyone the kind of, please them. Well, actually, you need to do that for yourself, because if you don't do that for yourself, you're not going to feel you're not going to feel that it's almost you need a purpose. Then that's why you do it. The purpose is you're helping others. But basically, the lady that walks with you from upstairs is saying that you've got to give a purpose to yourself as well. And you've got to give that. I do go back, and I kind of feel that there's a lot of trust broken. People trust that your trust is broken from people, and it's almost even that they've broken that trust with you. You're almost still, give them another chance, And I'd say that I would ask you to be a bit more strict with yourself and say, you've broken my trust. I'm not trusting you again. I'm moving forward. But you won't do it. They give you a kind of a sob story, and you're helping them out again. So I really want you to focus on that. I want you to follow your kind of instance that, it's time for me to deal with this now. I can't keep, putting. It's almost you've got a wall that's a little bit dodgy, and you paint over it, and then the dodginess comes back. You've got to knock that plaster off, and you've got to re-plaster it. And I just want to say to you that you do need to refocus on yourself, because actually, if you start achieving for yourself instead of achieving for others, people around you will also be happier, because they will be happy for you. All right. So let me just say that's what this lady says. She's saying to you that I'm going to be poking you in the back to make sure you move forward and achieve. Thank you.
Emma James. Okay. Right. Emma James, you are picking up. Although you have time alone, you're not spending the time alone. That doesn't quite make sense to me, but it's as if, okay, you need some solitude time for thinking. So when you're spending time alone, you're not actually spending it thinking. You're spending it doing things when you're alone. Okay. As if you need to be listening to your instincts. Okay. There should be changes coming around you. You want to happen. It's like you moan about circumstances around you, but you're not focusing your attention on the good things that are around you or making change. But you're being advised against making the change and accept the situation as it is, rather than fighting to change it. Things, if you can take a higher perspective or time to reflect, are actually a lot better than you think. It's just like you're not spending enough time on yourself. You're very loyal and you're faithful, okay? But you're trying to make too many people happy, which is wearing you out. So it's like you need to step back a little bit. You need to stand tall, maintain your dignity, no matter what. You'll find then that others will treat you with the respect that you deserve. Okay. Occasionally do say no and retreat and recharge. Because every time someone asks you to do anything, you do it. Okay. I'm also heading up by the side of me, being called towards Jade Stevens. Okay. And you're on the screen actually at the minute. There. Thank you, Jade. Amazing reading for people tonight. But Jade Stevens have been drawn towards you. Okay. How about you got a lady that I feel is a grandmother by the side of me, but she is calling me to use divination as if to use cards for you. Okay. Saying you need to take time to rest and recuperate rather than continuing to strive. I'm always trying to impress, but you've done enough impressing. You've never failed anyone. Okay? You've always achieved. But it's like you just need to stop striving for a little bit in order to get a clearer vision of your intentions so that you can stay focused and move more quickly to achieving your goals fully. Apparently, at the moment, you're not seeing it, but you're letting yourself stand out and you're being noticed. I don't know quite what that means, what she's telling me, but you're standing out anyway and you're being noticed. So whatever you're trying to achieve is happening, coming to fruition. You're too close to the situation in order to see that. Take a step back, look at the bigger picture, and you'll see that yourself. Okay, but trust that the work you've been putting in is paying off. Right. Okay. You always make a stand for what you believe in. So just do what feels right, in spite of any judgment or disapproval from others, because it's working in the area that it should be. I hope that makes sense to you. So it's like take some time out of your usual life and just spend it thinking about how far you've come. Look in hindsight and see what you've actually achieved. Sometimes you don't give yourself enough credit. Sorry, Darren, go on.
I'm just going to do one more, if that's all right. I'm starting to get worn out a bit. So I'm really focused on Chloe. Somebody called Chloe on here. Is she still on here? Hopefully there's only one Chloe. Is Chloe there? I just need to see her name and I'll carry on. Chloe. Is Chloe gone? Gavin, is Chloe gone? Or is she there? Okay, I got you. Okay. That's all right, I've got. Right, so Chloe, this is for you. I kind of do feel I feel really emotional around you, and I just can't focus on anything. I can't focus on anything. I haven't got the energy. I don't really care. It's almost I've given up, and that's you, not me. You know, I'm saying you. It's almost my guide, and my guide's talking about this. Is you've lost focus at the moment, and you're not focusing. You're not moving. You're not doing any. You know, you're not doing the things you would do. So I kind of want to say that to you, okay, Chloe? And the card I've picked for you is this one here. I don't know if you can see that. And I'll just read it to you. So it says, have you asked for support from your loved ones, your angels that support you from upstairs? So that's upstairs, but I adjusted that. So I just want to kind of say to you that so I'm kind of saying to you, so with respect and support, that at the moment we're just going to give you a lot of love and support. You will see that if you just give yourself a little bit of a hug, really, and just say that I need to refocus on where we are, that'd be fine. Okay, I'm not going to go into too much details, okay, because it's sensitive. But all I'm going to say to you is that it will all come together. Okay. Now, I know at the moment someone very special has gone over. Okay. And I know that someone's very special around you that you've not been able to have that discussion with and say goodbye and things like that. But they're around you and they're gonna work with you and rebond with you. But just that lady who's passed recently is saying, I just need some time out to refocus and re-energize and plug myself back in, because what people don't think about is that when we go from here to up there, they think they're back to being themselves again. They can't do that. They've got to depend on their health issues and why they went upstairs. Okay. And I'm not going to go into too much details because my guide is saying that, just saying that. But basically, that take some time out. You have got someone, either a partner who's very close, you can trust. Let them in. Stop pushing them out. Let them in, and just basically take that kind of, support. All right, Chloe. Now, what I'm going to say also is there are lots of questions that you've got. Just let yourself heal and rest, and try to re-energize yourself, and then answers to your questions. It's going to take a few months, but them answers to them questions will come together. Okay. And I just want to say, just before I finish, is your mum loves you very much, and when she's ready, she'll come through to you and you'll know she's about. All right. And she's just saying everything will make sense, but just let things settle. All right. And let your loved one, who's your partner, let your loved one who's your partner in. Stop pushing people out. All right. That's all I'm going to say because it's delicate. Over to you.
Cheers. Are you going to do another one in a minute, or was that your last?
I'll probably say good night, and I'll listen to you, but I'll say good night and kind of re-energize because I'm a bit worn out now.
Okay. Right.
Are you going to do another one?
Yeah. Sarah Mangle. Okay. Present, it's like you need to do some looking deeper into yourself. Okay. You've got to observe your physical feelings, okay, and what's happening inside. Okay. But as well as that, it's also you've got to keep your eyes and ears open to see what's around you. Okay. It's like you've drifted like too high is what I'm getting. You need to sort of come back down, ground, and just look at yourself, look inside you, see what you actually desire. It's like what you might be desiring is already with you, but you're not seeing that. Okay, you're letting other things affect. Okay, so face your problems head on with confidence and courage. Okay, and you will emerge victorious. But it's as if some of the issues that may be around could be within, and you just need to do some deeper research. Okay, you should be proud. You should be able to stand tall. Okay, with love and sort of be proud of yourself is what I'm being given. No matter what. Go on, give me that again, please. So no matter what you're seeing or thinking, people do respect and love you that are around you. And if you have more value for yourself, it's going to bring you more happiness. So it's kind of more stop complaining temporarily. They're not saying you haven't got anything to complain about. They're saying stop complaining temporarily, stand back, look at the bigger picture, and only really start trying to correct what's really needing to be corrected. Okay, so I hope that helped there. So I can talk Darren into doing one more. Or is he still sat there and he's got the card shuffling?
You want me to do one more? I'll do my very last one. Huh?
I can see you shuffling cards.
I was putting them away. I always shuffle before
Not
I
when
put
you're
them
shuffling,
away.
you must have energy coming through.
Let me just focus quickly. Have a little sing-a-song or something. So just give me 2 secs.
You want me to sing to you? Have you heard my voice?
Yeah, that's mine. Have you given Sarah a reading?
Which Sarah?
Sarah M. Yeah, you have. I'm being told you have. What about Jane Davis? Have you gave her a reading?
Don't think so. Not today, no.
All right, let me okay, let me go with Jane then. Let me focus on her. Give me 2 seconds. Let me just stare at your name for a minute. That normally helps me.
Are you doing that very quickly? Becky B. Becky B. Take being told you're creative, you're very creative, and you need to be bringing your creative side out. Okay. Sometimes you like to be right, and you need to let go of the need to be right. Okay. It creates drama around you because often it can cause the problems around you where there was no need. It's not in the interest of whatever relationship. Okay. To the person. So let go of the need to be right. Okay. Or I'm being told it's fine to have disagreements with others, and others can have different opinions. But if you hold on to that need to be right and pushing your thoughts forward, it's not that you're wrong, but it can affect the relationship when, in actual fact, what you're arguing is irrelevant to that relationship. Okay? So you're being advised to shine your light. Okay? Your guidance is coming through loud and clear. Follow your path. So you put up a cloak of protection that you don't need. Okay? Share your gifts, speak openly, truthfully from the heart. Okay, and it's also like more love's coming to you. Everything's actually in divine order. So do what you step back a little, do what you feel right. Don't be arguing points that are sort of irrelevant. Okay, you can get the weight off your chest, but disagreements they're allowed. Okay, don't hold it against anyone, and don't withdraw love. Is what I'm being told. I hope that makes sense. Over to you, Darren.
Thank you. So, Jane, this is for you then. So, the card I picked is this one. Okay. I don't know if you can see it. And it's about, it says here, you are a powerful light worker. Okay. Now, I want to kind of give you more guidance and a message, I think, in this one. And what I'm going to say is that you're not using your spiritual energy the way that you should. And I also feel that you should be able to do it. Now my bird's joining in. And I just want to say that you need to you use objects. So if you took somebody's ring or a watch or something, you'd get loads of kind of messages. You just got to believe in yourself, and you've got to believe you can do that, okay? There is a lady that walks with you, and it's almost she's going to be your guidance. So it's a mothery feeling I get, and she's going to help you do that. And I think you should start with friends and family and that kind of stuff. And because of your, just get your confidence and get you kind of moving. But you could be really powerful giving messages and things like that. I think the way you start and the way you be are two different things. I think you start with objects and pictures and things like that. But I think then you start seeing and you start being much more clearer and going from there. Okay. I also think that you just got to have that confidence to do that. And I do see that shyness in you. And my guide is pushing you forward and saying, you can do it, you can do it. And I just feel you need to kind of refocus on what you want to kind of do first. So when you do the readings and when you do the kind of messages, just do one or two and that. The main thing is when you close down. So you got to learn how to close down. Maybe you should sit in a circle and that will help you. And it's just about how you close after, because you will, for a while, feel I'm always got something around me or someone around me. All right. Now, I don't know why, but I'm getting stomach, I don't know, cramps or something around you. All I'm going to say is that continues. I'm not a doctor. If that can continue, you should get checked out. And I do feel it's a few life kind of style changes and you'll be fine. But again, I'm not a doctor. You need to see a GP about that. But all I'm saying is that it's kind of, I would say that's kind of more, I'm pushing myself too much on the way that you're doing things around people and for people. But definitely work in spirit, carry on doing it. And for some reason, there's a light keeps flickering and flattering. That's mum just saying, I'm here, take some notice, don't ignore me. She didn't like being ignored. And that's me done. Thank you.
Hazel Bruce, very quickly, as I just stood up to grab a drink quickly. I've just got your dad by the, I'm sure the energy is dad. What more? He's telling me that he's with Mum. To find they love you. Can't give me that. Loving the family joining in with the belief is what I'm getting from him. He wouldn't have necessarily been a believer himself, the gentleman that I've got by me. But he's saying he was glad he was wrong. But it's like you've got more of the family coming around, okay? And he's saying you are right. The things you've been spotting that you're not necessarily fully trusting is them. They've been trying to show themselves. It's not just to you, it's to everyone. By showing themselves, they don't mean physically, they mean things they're doing. So they're moving things, they're altering a photo or something, so you have to keep straightening it. Hopefully that makes sense to you, Hazel, but they just want to let you know that they love you. They're proud of all of you, okay? It's like the kids as well. They miss you, but they don't miss you as much as like you miss them. They're always around. So I hope that helped you, Hazel, okay? I send my love to all of you. I'm sending my love to all of you. He's telling me to send it to all of you, as if you're all watching, not that you have to do that. Hopefully that makes sense. Okay. Darren, are you carrying on, or
I'm gonna probably say
one more? I knew you'd say that.
I'm not gonna. I'm gonna do a very quick one, right? But I don't know if I'm gonna. There's someone on here called.
You next, Natasha Wildman. Okay.
Right. This is going to be definitely my last one. So, is there somebody called? Is it Lorraine? Is it Lauren? Lauren. So, can you kind of tell me you're here, Lauren?
Lorraine Jones or Loran?
Is it? I don't know. I've lost it now. Lauren, I've got. Hang on, Lauren. Yeah, Lauren. Maybe. Is it Hawkes?
Lauren Hawkes.
Yeah, Lauren Hawkes.
There,
yeah, it's you. You ain't gave her a reading, have you?
No.
No. So, Lauren, I'm drawn to you, and I'm kind of not using any cards now. I'm just going to tell you what my guide is going to... I'm going to let my guide take it, okay? So, Eric's going to kind of take over and tell me. So, I kind of want to say to you is that you're almost like... You built this wall of protection around yourself, and you won't let people get too close to you. And it's almost I put my arms up in front to kind of let people that close. And then when they get too close, I'm backing off. And I just feel that around you, okay? I kind of feel it's because of how you've been treated in the past, and the past you haven't really dealt with. And I am stuck. I don't know. I'm not seeing you at 19 now, I don't think, but I want to talk about 19 with you, okay? And I kind of feel that you're letting your past control what you are now. The wall we want to break down and let people come in. Because I think you're better off in a situation than me saying you're going to be doing that. If I put you in a situation, you deal with it perfectly. But if I say to you you're going to be in this situation, you kind of start flapping around and kind of how do I cope? It's like my missus seeing a spider on the floor. It's like almost that screamy kind of, you know what I mean? Oh, I'm not going to be able to deal with it. All I'm going to say is if you're in that situation, you deal with it so well, and you've got to believe in yourself. But I do feel you've got to let these people in, because I actually think the people around you are okay. I don't. My guide would say don't let them there if it was anyone who was going to like do you over kind of thing and not treat you very well. And I actually think you've kind of sorted that out yourself and kind of sorted out the people that should be around you. You just got to believe in it. It's almost you question everything. It's like, because if something comes up, you think, oh, well, that's happened to me before, and you go back to that past and you kind of think, oh, you're not in that situation anymore. You've actually closed your doors from your past so well and so good. I would say that the only way that is now is going forward with you. I kind of feel that you want someone to hug you and look after you on this earth, but you don't allow someone to. You want to be that independent. You don't want anyone kind of telling you how you have to do it. You don't want to rely on people, because when you've relied on someone in the past, they've let you down. So I kind of want to say, let's clear your mind, delete that, and let's start from scratch. Okay, you're not in that 19-year-old girl. You're a bit, you've moved on from there. And my guide is saying you should be proud of yourself. All right, and that's me definitely finished. Thank you.
All right. Well, I'll say good night to you. Thanks, Darren.
I say
Okay.
good night, and I say before I log off, thank you so much. I've really had fun tonight, and thank you for Gareth for inviting me, of course. Gavin, thank you
Well,
very much.
you know, we do it together. It's our Sunday night thing.
Yeah, no, I really like it. Thank you so much.
No, I do as well. I love working with you, Darren. Thank you.
Cheers, mate. Good night.
Good night. You have a good evening.
And you. Good night, everyone.
Good night. Right. I will do a few more for you. I promised Natasha to come to her next, Natasha Wildman. Okay? Why I was being drawn to you is I'm being told that you need to release the need for karma. Okay? So you need to move beyond drama and let go of there's some sort of weight over your shoulders that something wasn't fair. So you need to sort of forgive and let go of that and know that karma will happen without you wishing karma, because that's like a negative energy. Let go of that. Okay? And typically you're a very caring person. So let go of the need for something to be corrected. It will be. You're fully protected. Okay? It's like someone's wound you up and you're up there. You need to come back down and just know and concentrate on the future and your happiness coming to you. Give me 1 second and I'll pull cards for you as well. It's like, in actual fact, if you can let go of past, everything's actually in divine order. Okay? Choose to be loved, be caring and compassionate. Do what's right for everyone involved and offer a helping hand. Okay? You can do that and let go. It's like you're going to rediscover a lost part of yourself. And again, can experience relationship harmony. Okay? You need to go and move back towards hope and faith. Okay? It's like everything's being intervened with by the divine, and everything will come round at the point that you need. Okay? Right. Right. If you'd still like some messages, as a spirit are starting to take my energy more, I'll carry on with oracle readings for a minute. Okay? So if anyone likes cards pulling, okay, can do. I can give a if anyone's after it, I don't know why I'm being asked to do this. Spirit are talking to me. If someone's after like some guidance to do with love, just mention love and I'll give love oracle. Okay. If someone's after general advice, guidance, but general, please there. Okay, Connie Dykes. Connie. Being told by Spirit they're going to carry on talking to me at the same time. But Connie, I don't know whether you're in a relationship at the moment, but it's like you've lost some attraction, if you are, or you're just sort of broken up. There's like not enough attraction. What I'm being told, sort of keep it going. You're not listening to red flags. You need to pay attention to red flags. Okay? You have a fear that, as if I don't understand that. I'm giving that again. I'm being told, and this isn't on a card, as if children may be getting in the way, okay, of your thought process, okay, or relationships being affected by children. But what you need to establish first is to love yourself, okay? The more self-respect you have, the more romantically attractive you'll be. You are being advised, whatever sort of relationship or whatever is around you at the minute, it's kind of, you need to retreat. I don't understand totally if that's a retreat together or retreat from the relationship. So give me 1 second, I'll try and. Because if you need to retreat from a past relationship, okay, or there was a past problem, but then no going ahead, there's a lot of positivity coming towards you. Okay? Right. Okay. Valerie Cox, only because I've got love cards in hand, and I'll come back to any others. Valerie Cox. Valerie Cox, as if you've been waiting for proper love or true love for a while. But apparently your soulmate is on the way, he's being called. But you need to have positive energy around you and sort of visualize that that's actually the case and they're coming in. So get your hope back and your faith back, not believing that whatever past problems have been around you are going to come about. So you need to stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and positive faith will bring you the romance that you desire or crave. Okay? Maybe a belief that finances could obviously be getting in the way, but you don't need to let that happen and let that thought out of your head. And also let friends help you, because as if friends come up and try and help you, but you won't let them help you. Okay? We go back up the list. There was one other I was drawn to, and then I'll go back to general. Okay, Cheryl Marsh. Cheryl Marsh. I've got a grandfather by me telling me I'm going to need a good hour. No, we'll try and do a shorter version. He's got a humorous chap that's by me. Okay, but he just feel like a grandfather. He's sort of saying, in normal life, you follow your instinct entirely and you trust your instincts. When it comes to love, though, you ignore red flags and let your mind get in the way. Okay, you must let go of your mind getting in the way. And go on, give me it again. But I have got a grandfather. There's about 3 others behind him as well. He's saying he loves you. Listen to your instincts with regard to love. That's where it's let down. If you think back in the past, the only time that you've got hurt is when you haven't listened to your instincts. You've let your mind get carried away, and you've gone against like your will. Okay, you need to know and understand that you deserve love. You are lovable. Okay, but the problem is that deception in the past is now getting in the way of you going forward. Okay. But it's time for you to extend your light-hearted energy to others and sort of flirt again. Okay? Apparently, very shortly, there's going to be like a magnetic pull towards someone. Okay? Like a proper chemistry attraction. Let me again. It's been like a long time overdue. But you're going to need to use your instincts if there's going to be more than one approach from more than one person. So use your instincts of who you're drawn to. Not just look attraction, but internal attraction. Okay. And your soulmate could be different to your normal expectations and your normal choice of person. But go with it and be open, okay, to that. But you've also got to release some of the past, okay, that you've not fully healed from in order to move forward fully. But he's assuring me that the passion's coming back to you and to keep following forward, okay? If you're after reading, please comment and I'll keep looking down and I'll be drawn to one of you to pass a message on, okay? Lisa Cutler, okay? Lisa Cutler. Not hope so. Have absolute faith, Cheryl, okay? And belief. Just let go of the last pain and shift your perception that you're always going to get hurt. You won't. Just listen to the warnings and follow your instincts when you're being drawn, okay? Lisa Cutler. Lisa Cutler. Lisa, before I start, can I just ask if you started to see someone new? Okay. Or is there a hi, Lisa? Is there someone in your life at present, Lisa? Okay. Hello, Omi. Let me go on anyway, Lisa. Okay. Right. Okay. Right. I don't know why then you've got doubts in your mind, okay? Because there's a strong magnetic attraction between the two of you, and your feelings are real and worth exploring, okay? It's like you've been drawn some love. What you need to be doing is expressing your love. Go ahead and make romantic gestures, okay? Of course we can, Neil. Send us a message or look at the page. My phone number's on there, Neil. Lisa, okay. But there is kind of some sort of change needs to happen around your relationship, okay? But it is like there's a magnetic pull, and you're being advised to give your relationship a chance. All right. You need to bring the passion back, playfulness, okay, and stop withdrawing love. And you'll see positive changes happen around you. If there's things you need to talk about, approach it with love to talk about it, not a negative, okay? Hope that makes sense to you, right? Let's switch back to general then for a minute, okay? Bonnie Smith. Bonnie Smith. Bonnie Smith. There's something you've had in mind for a while, Bonnie, okay? Like a new venture or so a new adventure, a new journey, okay? Good time to start a new journey or whatever you've been wishing or desiring to do is a good time to start and move in a new direction. But it's as if I'm being told that music is good for you, and it's as if you've not been letting music into your life enough at present. I don't understand quite what that means, because that's a good way. Once you listen to music or you've got music around, it's positive for you, okay? And the positivity kind of brings through or brings out a good side of you, a good vibration. You can express yourself. Once you've listened to music, you can normally express yourself clearly. It's like you've not been doing enough. Okay? But you're missing signs as well, is what I'm being given. You're missing signs in life at present. And by signs, they're not talking about everyday signs. They're talking in like dreams and messages. You're actually more sensitive to information from spirit than you realize, okay, with your intuition, but you're ignoring it. So I don't know whether you've been seeing numbers recently. Does that make sense? Do you seeing numbers? And I think it's numbers in your mind. Does that make sense? Numbers. I'm being directed towards numbers. Numbers have meanings, okay? And as if you're to look up the numbers to do with like angel meanings, and there's messages for you for everyday life. So just spot or try and spot numbers that are like popping into your mind, or if you're looking at your watch every day and it's the same time, say 2:22, and you always look at your watch like that, or it's always 20 past the hour when you look at the time. Okay, for some reason, but look it up. Okay, and I've been told there's a clear message for you. So if you do get numbers like that, look them up as an angel number on the internet. And personally, I'd recommend Joanne Sacred Scribes. If you're seeing a number like that, there's clear messages for you. Okay. Right. Sharon Stewart. Okay. Two views. You've been up all night. I've been begging for messages to come through for other people. So 1 second, I just seen your name of Sharon Stewart. The time apart from a partner or from love, either on the horizon or around the present. But you need to be listening to red flags. They're cautioning you, not telling you that things are wrong, but sorry, not telling you that things are totally wrong, but they're cautioning you to look more clearly. Okay, you need to stay optimistic about your love life as well. Positive thinking and faith will again bring you more romance to you. You do need to take control more of your life. Okay? Don't let others control your life. But either whoever's around you or whatever you're looking for, it's as if you've already known each other. Give me that again. your feelings are worth exploring. But it's as if, first of all, you need to be correcting something around you first. Okay. Whether there's a past pain that you need to release, Sharon, or something like that, if you focus on that and have value in yourself again, that will aid your future relationship, okay? Or future relationships or love towards you. Kizzy Jane Mooson, if I've said your name right. God, your feelings are worth exploring, okay? So, are you having, can I just ask, if you can respond then I can give a clearer answer. Is there kind of some sort of doubt or something around you at the minute, Kizzy Jane? More than welcome, Sharon. Some sort of doubt or something around you at the minute, Kizzy? Relationship, love-wise. I know I'm talking live and there's other people around at the minute as well. But what I'm being told is whatever feelings you're having at the minute and instinctively getting, you need to go in that direction, okay? Whatever you're thinking, you're spot on. So if there's still with the chemistry, not attraction, okay? Whatever you're thinking in relation to the chemistry, it's like you're right, okay? As if you've been waiting for a while, so it could well be possible to, they were telling me to talk and come, and then they've said retreat, but you might be better retreating, okay, and moving forward. You deserve love, but I've got red flags, etc., around you at the moment, okay. Send us a message, please, because this is very difficult for what I'm being given to pass on here. Send us a message, and I'll pass on the rest for you, please, Kizzy. Okay. I can do it quite briefly like that, but it's more private for you. Okay. I'll pass it on like that for you. Right. Barbara Rizzo Lamaza. Barbara Rizzo. You're welcome, Kizzy. I was just struggling because I had my spirit talking to me, and they were telling me to be careful how I was wording it. So do send us a message and I will pass that on. Okay. Barbara Rizzo. Barbara, it's like you need to make a stand for what you believe in, do what feels right. Okay. Don't let others judge or don't be governed by others. Okay. As if someone might be disapproving of whatever change that you need, but go for it. You need to just let go of your fear and know that you're safe and protected at all times moving forward. Okay? There is a lot of support still around you, although I'd said someone may be sort of disapproving, but there's a lot of support that's being offered. So get the support from either a trusted group or like-minded friends, and it's there for you. Okay? It is a time to move ahead. Okay? You're bored or tired of other people around you and having to depend on them. So follow whatever path that you're being led towards you. Okay? But things might have been seen that they've got sort of dark around you. But that's now passing, and there's a lot of positivity coming your way. Okay? If you take some time out of like your usual life, you'll be able to see that as long as you spend time thinking of exactly what way you want to go forward. Okay? But you need to face the problem or whatever you're wanting to do desire-wise, moving ahead, face it head on with confidence and courage, and know that you'll basically you're coming to a win-win situation as long as you follow your instincts. Okay, Lynn Williams. Like you've got some inspiration around you at the minute, Lynn. Okay. I don't know whether you're very creative or do writing or something like that, but there's it's like your inspiration you need to be following through or either writing it down. Okay, is the way that it's being given. The visions that you're having, follow them, or whatever you're being drawn to. Okay, it's like you always see the light in all, but you're being called to action at present, and to walk your talk and follow that path. Okay, stand strong, focus on your purpose, release any fear of persecution, and speak your truth. Okay, if you spend more time within a study, that's required at present in order to progress you and move you forward. Okay? Your thoughts, you need to remember, are magnetic and powerful. So they need to be positive, not negative or have any doubt. Then miraculous changes will occur around you. Welcome, Barbara. All right. Thank you, Jessica. They're lovely words. Thank you. Thanks, Sharon. All right. Do a couple more and then I will come off of here. I didn't realise how long we've been going for. Right. Welcome, Lynn. Right. Carrie Perkins. You've not exactly asked for a reading there, but being drawn to you. Okay. You need to allow your heart to awaken. Okay. But by awaken to acceptance of divine love and self-worth. Sometimes you don't give and receive in balance. Okay. But you need to move back into your true self. There's been darkness or whatever around or doubt. Know that the light is around you. Do what you feel is right. You've learned from past lessons. Okay? Sometimes you might feel unsafe about moving forward or jumping into something new, but know that you're safe. Surrender your concerns and allow miraculous outcome to occur. Okay, obstacles are currently being removed from around you, and you've got a lot of support. Also, I'm being told that your spiritual connection is increasing. So take on board what your senses are telling you. Okay? Let go of the need to be right as well. And in that instance, while they're talking about letting go of the need to be right, is there some sort of, have you had a disagreement with a female in the family? Just let the comments catch up to. It's as if you hold some problem. So you're still talking to mum, but there's some sort of gap or something that needs to heal from more childhood. Maybe you even thought love wasn't proportioned correctly with others. That's not the case. You were loved. It's like you need to accept that and choose peace and move forward from it. Okay, it's as if there's something to do with love. Okay. Again, even with the card, it's there was some issue and it needs to be healed from the past in order to help you in the present. Okay? Choose to forgive and let a weight off your shoulders. See the light in all. Remember, love has no boundaries. Okay, and that way you can share your light more. But internal guidance is coming through loud and clear to you. Listen to it. Okay. They want you to move back to wholeness. Recognize that you have the power. I do hope that helps for you. Okay. Tracy Adamson, just to answer that quickly, yes, all past spirits will be looking out for us with all that's going on. Follow your instincts with regard to it all, okay? And don't let fear take over. And I do pick up that a lot with all readings that I do. They all say, don't let fear take over. Okay? Sharon Matthews. But apparently, Sharon, your consciousness is expanding. Okay? You've started to understand a connection between all things even clearer. Okay, but you need to move forward, unleashing your spirit, express your gifts, and just follow the rhythm of life. Okay? You need to know the universe is with you and you're fully protected. But you have got something important to share with others. Okay, so follow your inner calling and don't let anything stop you. That will also enable you to rediscover a lost part of yourself, okay, and will lead to happiness. Rise up and honor your inner force. Steps are being given and continue to move forward. Okay? I don't know why I'm being drawn to all for you, Sharon. Animal spirit guide. Okay? What animal spirit guide you should be calling in and working with at present. Which apparently is a platypus. It's saying stop complaining and focus on your attention on blessings in your life. Okay? So there's a lot of good around you that you're not necessarily seeing. I hope that helps you. Right. Let me do one more. Very quickly, Ellen Mantle. Okay? I've just been shouted out from distance. But yes, and she loves him, but he needs to be picking up stuff that's all around the bed. Okay? As if he leaves bits of clothing and things that drive you mad around the bed. And she's saying it's getting in the way. She likes to try and come close. Okay? And she does come and see him. But there's like obstacles in the way and it's a trip hazard. So I hope that makes sense. But she's giving it that way more, as in he might be a little bit skeptical. At least that way he'll see that she can see, knows what's around. I hope that helps. Okay, for him. All right, one more message. Often, if there's a skeptic, they often, rather than an actual message, they do pass on something where they've seen, okay, which can open the door then for more communication. Good, Helen, thank you. I'm also getting now she's shouting out about the towels drive you mad. If they dropped everywhere. Paula Clark. Paula Clark. Apparently, you already know the answers you seek. Okay, so trust what you know. So otherwise, I'll stop there. I'd got the cards around and one just fell out. And I was just one that fell out. You're very mindful of the planet. You're very grounded. You know what's possible and not possible. It's very realistic. But like currently, you're moving back to wholeness, and you recognise that you have the power. Okay, so choose to be loved moving forward and do the right thing for everyone involved. Okay, offer a helping hand. Love is yours. Recognise your divine worth. Okay, so value yourself. I'm being told to follow you've got to follow your intuition. You do see the truth in all things. Okay. So don't have doubt. Do follow your instincts fully. Okay. But you're also to know that you are protected. And as if some limitation from the past, some sort of cord from the past is currently being cut. So move beyond limitation again. Have faith, trust. Okay. If you can trust, it's like more spiritual guidance will come to you. And you to know you're loved unconditionally. Okay? So I'm getting distracted. They're not telling me who, but it's like I've got 3 loved ones that want to know you're loved unconditionally to move forward. They're telling you you need to express your passions, follow your desires. Okay. And you have the power to do anything that you want to do. You've just got to focus, place your intention in that way. Right. Well, thank all of you for watching tonight. I hope it's helped. I'd love, if it's all possible, I'd love to give a message to every single one of you. But that's not always possible. But if I could, I would do. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed it. Planning on tomorrow night not doing any readings. I've been asked by a few people to talk about crystals for development. Okay, so I will pass information on with regard to crystals that, in mine and my partner Marie's beliefs, are very good crystals to work with. It might not be ones that are commonly known as, or that other people refer to as the main development crystals, but want to give what we believe. And most of our information has come sort of more direct from spirit rather than from reading books. Although Marie's done a lot of study on crystals, she's more of an expert than I am. I'm just drawn to certain crystals, but I do adore crystals and have absolute belief in them. So if anyone's interested in that, about 9:30 tomorrow, I'm planning on going live in order to talk about crystals that can aid development. Okay, and that's from the beginning of developing rather than already slightly developed. Then that would come into another category of crystals. But crystals for development, I will do tomorrow night. Thank you everyone for watching. I appreciate all of your support and all the lovely comments and feedback that you give me. Thank you very much, and you all have a good evening and have a good night's sleep. Thank you.